First of all, I should make a clarification that I'm not here to endorse anyone. Okay? The events that happened yesterday are quite news or even a strange or even not an ordinary thing that would happen anytime. As I'm going to explain, just keep in mind that I think it's the universe that is going to lead our life. Now, from the last video that I did, actually it's the previous video that I did, I was in the room, okay, in this room that I'm going to live in with my partner, my pregnant partner, okay. I should make sure that I do that very clearly. That's the room that I'm going to live with until, I don't know, the 5th month. That's the month that, now after that, the events are very, very clear. Now after that, we should be moving into our house, yeah, our own land, the house that we have built. What happens in between, I live for that for God to worry about. Okay, He knows what is best for me, so He knows what He will do. However, I have a clear picture of how the house looks like. I don't know, if I wish I could draw this house imaginary, only that I'm not good with painting things. Actually painting painting pictures using words. I'm not good at that. However, I can tell you that it's just a basic house. However, it is full of happiness. That's all I can say. Ngozi, need to be eating now proteins and vegetables so that I make my nini clear, my skin. Okay, literally I met, okay, that's the story that I'm going to leave. Okay, anyway, actually let me find a place that I can comfortably give you tea. I want to hide under behind the tree. Yeah, let me sit here. I think I was in the right place, only that I hadn't observed. Yeah, before that one, before I tell story, now I think I should start my day from the start. Yesterday, what happened? Now, yesterday I woke up, and unfortunately yesterday I didn't manage to read any book because I got confused and even caught up with other things. Now, it was just a casual morning. I just woke up and got powered my computer on, or even my laptop on. 2, I did the video for Micro Harris. I'm just summarizing as short as it is. Recorded the video, or even did the AI voiceover. I did the scripting, voice, attached videos and images, edited the video and completed it. I forgot that the video I actually noted after editing, I noted that there was no logo, Micro Harris logo on the video, and that is very important for branding. Redid the video. Okay, went back to the files that I had just previously edited and added the logo. Okay, compressed, rendered the video again, and it was now complete. I decided, let me do this. Let me compress this video using hand That took a while, almost 5 minutes. Done. Posted it on YouTube. Transferred the video on the phone. That's how I usually do things. After editing the video after editing the video on CapCut in PC, what I do is I transfer the video, the compressed video, in my phone. After transferring the video, now I start editing the video. Now remember, it is 1080 by 1920 pixels or something like that. Transferred it, and now I changed the orientation to portrait. Okay, so that I can post it on TikTok, because it just is another work when I'm editing on the PC. Now when I'm editing a horizontal video to make it portrait on PC, I struggle a lot, because the video is usually very compressed. Like it's pressed, like it's like a pressed in a way. Although you will see a video in portrait, but it will be kinda compressed. Like I post it on YouTube. Now the thumbnail that will come out automatically will be compressed in a way. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain this, and I don't know how it happens, but it is usually compressed, like like portrait. You know the way portrait looks like this phone. It is imefinywa, like it is squeezed down. That's how the thumbnail looks like, and it looks ugly. It looks ugly. So that's why I decided I'll be transferring the videos to my phone, and then I edit them using the CapCut for app or InShot. And mostly I use InShot. CapCut, I deleted that app. I don't know why. I found it very difficult to use CapCut. I don't know why, but I love InShot. Is actually very straightforward. It's very it is very beginner friendly and user friendly. Only that it doesn't have many features as CapCut. I can learn CapCut, but I don't know, something just tells me to just edit with InShot. Okay, it's a more of a preference than it's a choice. Okay. Yeah, I edited the video and boom, I was done. Posted it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Okay. After that, I was done. I decided actually to come and record yesterday's diary. Okay, you should note that. I've just abruptly stopped talking because there was this man that was sitting nearby, and he was smoking. I don't know why he came here, and he's actually going back. I don't know, but I really didn't want to speak. I didn't want to talk at that moment. Oh, wait, what just happened? Wait, he just came here. I'm like, okay, let me not talk. However, I decided, let me talk. Okay, let me put it this way. But they have not observed this. I was just casually doing things, and yeah. The universe nowadays, I don't know. Is it I'm too vibrating on a high vibration and energy? Because, tell me why. I think by the this is my testimony. This is my testimony. For the past 1 week, what has been happening in my life is just out of the ordinary. Like, it's not something I can predict. It's not something that I would have expected that it would have happened how it happened. Things are just happening in a way that, oh, wait, shit, wait, what just happened? And now in this video, I'm going to talk about these experiences. Now, this man comes to this place. And not that he had no any other place to go. He just came here, and so that I find a reason to, okay, let me not record. After he came, actually, I ended the last video, the last section of the video. I'm like, okay, fine. Let me leave this man to just come back. Okay, to go. I log in into Facebook. I decided, okay, let me log in into Facebook, and I'm like, okay, sawa, fine. Let me just do. That was what is in my mind. I decided, okay, sawa. After doing this, tell me why I encountered this video about porn and masturbation. Masturbation specifically. This girl is struggling with this. This is struggling with this addiction. This is an addiction to a girl. She's struggling with it while according now to the story, she's in her workplace, but every time she's just obsessed with that act of masturbation. By the way, this thing can ruin you, especially if you are a man. Women can be okay 50-50, but for men, bro, actually, anyway, let me not talk about that. That thing can ruin you. I think I covered this in one of the diaries. That thing can really mess you up. How you think, the cloud, your judgment, your everything. No, this is a post by King Ed 12 hours ago. That was about I don't know, it's 9. Okay, it was about 9 yesterday. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay, the audio is clear. There's so much wind. So she's struggling with this even in her workplace, and I can tell that she's very innocent, but whatever she's doing in the dark, whew, you see an innocent face out here. Please, really don't judge a book by its cover. Just stay still and yeah, just stay calm. Stay calm, stay still. You are good to go. Now she's asking for help. Oh, like, I covered this in one of my posts in my Facebook account. Addiction, you should deal with it with a proper mind. A proper mind that is, yo, I'm dealing with you. Not spiritually. You see, okay, although that's part of the journey of dealing with addiction, but you must be wise. You must realize that this is not a thing that is spiritual. As much as you opened the nini, but remember what was the first thing that happened before the spiritual was attacked, or even it became spiritual. You did it in the physical thing. It's as a result of, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to term all these addictions to be cruel and bad and to sound like a sin. Really, maybe you are, and most of the masturbation start as a trial. Let me try. They end up to be okay. Guy, I can't get out of this thing. Yeah, even sex, anything that you get addicted to, cocaine, heroin, alcohol, cigarette, bang, or even marijuana, mira, all start as let me try it out. Now, that curiosity of the mind triggers the action. After the action is done, now that's where you open the door. You kill your spiritual life and now open the door for now the spirits to know properly, because they have found a legal way to facilitate the action even to go further and even multiply. And what that does, is that it creates a pathway in the brain. That pathway, when it is if this brain brain electrical system does that over time, this becomes strong. That's why now it ends up to be an addiction. That's what first you should understand. Addiction is not bad. It's just you are just curious about doing things. Only that it ended up being opening door for the evil spirits to come attack your life. Okay, that's, you should note that. Now I've actually explained what the post was about. Yeah, that was, I was describing addiction as, it's not really bad, but you see, it has opened an avenue for the evil spirits to now properly work on you, because they have the legal right. You have opened that for them. And usually, if okay, but I think I dealt with it. I dealt with my addictions, and yeah, you have to close the nini. You have to close the door. You yourself, you aren't out. You have to get out yourself. You have to put in your effort by yourself to remove, or even to, yeah, if you get my point. You are the one who got yourself into the mess. You are the one who is going to get out of that mess, that hole that you dug for yourself. Pius was talking, actually, the guy that was talking about Pius Mugo, the billionaire. This man, he said, whenever you find yourself in a hole, please don't continue to dig further. Try to figure out how you get out of that hole. That's the only solution that you will. No one will tell you straightforward. But me, I have taken. I don't know who is going to watch this, but I don't know. No one is ever going to watch these things, by the way. Usually they are not interesting. They are not that they have humor. Not that I'm fluent. That fluent. You can follow up with the Nini. Yeah, however, you can follow up my Facebook posts. You will see it. Just casually, yeah, just search Nini the keywords masturbation, addiction, then search from Author Maxim Felix. Okay, if you are seeing this, please watch this part of the video. The others, don't watch it. It's just nothing will interest you anyway. Nothing is just here to entertain you. I'm that boring. I'm that boring. Yeah. But at least I have something to offer to you. Okay, go to my Facebook. But I have not attached my YouTube link to the YouTube. And I did it for a reason. I did it because why should I do it? One, this is very personal, by the way. That's why I have not attached my links. Now, where you'll find my links attached, you have to go to at my Facebook, my YouTube professional. Is it professional? Yo, you guy, look at this man. Hello, baby. I respect the divinity. Look at this man. He's not coming. Is it a boy actually? Is it a guy? I think he's a boy. Kuja. By the way, okay. What happened? just happened by the way? Oh, he's a man, he's a boy. You're good? Kuja. Kuja. Just come. Ama unaniogopa? Yeah, kuja tu. Just come. Come. Stop looking at me. Kuja. Unaniangalia aje? Ama unataka tufanye hii diary pamoja? By the way, I felt the movement behind me. I was like, wait, what is just happening? Now, let me continue the video. So I've not attached my links, and if you want to see my proper YouTube nini, go to my YouTube channel. It's going to this field. It's going to this field. What am I saying? I've actually remembered that I should buy some socks. I should buy some socks. It just has happened. Okay, I have just, it has hit me that yesterday I ran. Now I was sent some upkeep and I was like, okay, I need to do something. I've just casually remembered that I need to buy some socks. I need two pairs. Because did I mention that the other day when I was doing the laundry, I decided, not I decided, I anika, I what do you call anika? Kuanika ni I put the clothes outside, okay? After putting the clothes outside, remember I had washed some socks, the black socks that were very tight actually. So I got robbed of one sock. So I found one. So right now I have one sock, not a pair of sock. So I have to go to the market and buy. Actually, it's a Saturday. Okay, I need to go to the market and buy the socks. Yeah, I don't know why this is occurring to me right now. I'm thinking about it right now. Okay, these are very impulsive thoughts. Okay, I've gotten a sense of direction. I'm supposed to go to the market after this. After this, I go to the market. Now I had a sweater actually here. There's a sweater here. I'm supposed to record for Max's Grupo. And how I'm going to do it, I have no idea. But I have a slight idea. I'm just going to walk, just record my face as I'm walking. And that's it. I'll not talk, but I'll I'll be describing this in the preceding. Is it preceding or the preceding diaries? Preceding is precede. Okay, I don't know. Is it preceding? It has another name. Things that will follow after the others. So basically, that is what is happening. So yeah. Now King Ed. Back to King Ed. Now this post was asking for how what can I do so that I can get out of this addiction. Now I say that you cannot deal with this addiction in a spiritual manner. You must start by physical means, because that's what is the first thing that started. So you have to deal it like it is. You call the spade a spade, you call a spoon a spoon. There's no in between. Yeah, it's not calling the other a shovel. No, a spade a spade, a spoon a spoon. Now, noted. Now, after dealing with that, now you go now to the spiritual aspect, and in which now you now have to take time. You have to put in the effort, bro. You have to deny your brain some glucose from the stomach. You have to deny your body food. You reset your body literally. And how do you reset your body? Stop eating. Stop eating. Stop eating. Stop eating. Wacha kukula. Yeah, wacha kukula. That's the only way that you can solve this nini. Plus, it will promote you to now higher 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 grounds on the spiritual with your spiritual self. Deny yourself. Don't eat. If you have to go for dry fasting, please go for dry fasting. Actually, better recommended, because it will give you a sense of, okay, now I can deal with you addiction in a proper manner. That's the only way. That's the only means you can, bro. There are things that if they come physically, deal them with them physically. If it is spiritual, just fight with them if someone throws a fist at you, please return that back. If they bring you with the left hand, bring yours with the right hand. Yeah, that's the only way you can deal with things. You deal with things as they are. After that, you work on your spiritual needing. And I've said how you are supposed to do it. Go for fasting. 3 days, 7 days, I don't care. You are the one who to choose. And I've come to know that you should start fast. This is a cultivation. You are cultivating this culture. Take a fast for 3 days. Yeah. But it's recommended that I don't know, 3 days, okay, you can go for dry. For 7, don't dare go for 7 days without water. Okay. I don't know who will ever come back, who will ever see. Anyway, let me just talk. Let me just get out of that. Vent that out. Never go for dry fasting. Know very well that you have not prepared your nini. Bro, if you are fast, make sure that you are living alone, or you are just not peer people. When you are opening the fast, you are not near people, shit is going to happen. And make sure you have a healthcare center around. Yeah, you have just been eating and then you stop at once, and you don't drink water, guy. I won't reveal much, but that thing, I think I talked about this in one of the diaries when I was sitting in those hilly areas. Don't dare go for dry fasting when you have not prepared the body. Dry fasting, I'm specifically talking about dry fasting. For the wet fasting, water only. Fine, you can try it. That is if you went into abrupt nini fasting. That one you can try. For the others, the other option is bad. If I talk about the effects that it could have, just make sure that you are living. If you are, please be living in a place that you are alone. Be living in a place that you are alone, so that you don't mess up your study. You don't you just don't. Okay, why are people appearing? I have not noticed that there are things that are just occurring out of the new. Now, yeah. But then this girl had just planned to come to settle on this tree. I'm talking too loudly. Thank God I was not talking about something sensitive. So you now see that everything that is happening has to be dealt with If someone throws an arrow at you, throw the arrow back. Return them with the same thing. Yeah, you have to deal with things as they are. And after you do that, I think you come back to your senses and now start cultivating the culture of now distracting your mind. Yeah, and for the physical means, that meant that for the physical nini. Where is this girl still in my mind? You know, she has just ambushed me in a way that I didn't expect it. Plus, even the dog, I don't know how it approached me on the back. I don't know. Strange things are just happening to me, and I really can't tell how they are happening. But however, whatever, whatever. I was talking about something. I was talking about something. Yes, addiction. So I recommended. Wait, I've been talking about the post for 10 minutes. Actually, I intended that to be for 3 minutes and then I start to describe what happened yesterday. Okay, nowadays I just fancy small talks until I enjoy going astray in a way and then back on course. I thank God that I'm managing to have this into control, to have my RAM, to have storage for now the things that I'm supposed to do. Now I want to talk about, yeah, I commented about Nini. I said that addiction are just overhyped brain stimulations. And after that, I gave a solution because I wrote it in my wall. I described the process on how you are supposed to approach addiction. Everything is one. You should understand that everything is one in the universe. And the better you know this, the better you have for your chances, or even the ability to understand things in a deeper manner. Plus, you are not only learning about the universe, you are learning many things about the spiritual things. Nothing is ever different in the spiritual or even in the universe. Everything is one. Like literally everything is one. And that one thing, okay, not one thing. That one, that means it is one. It has the same source. Everything. Look at the life that we enjoy. Look at the spiritual. Okay, in the physical realm, you can see that this tree, yeah, it's a live tree. Okay, it's very alive. It's breathing. It's what's the characteristics of living things? Nutrition, reproduction, yeah, all sorts of living things characteristics. You see, there's a similarity between me and the tree. We are all both alive. Now, in the universe, we are one and the same thing because we emanate. We we are talking about we. Yeah, it's an alive thing. We are from the same source. We are from the same creator. So, if it means that we are one, so that means that. And by the way, do you know, I've just remembered that I just looked back before the actual dog came. I looked back and I was like, what is approaching? Remember, I knew that something is approaching spiritually wise. Now, as to conclude on that matter of this man who was just nearby. Yeah, everything is one. And if you understand that, you realize, okay, there's nothing actually. Now, in the human now world, there's what we term as good and what is termed as bad. Okay? Good and bad. Now, in the universe, now they are one and the same thing. Now, how do you approach now addiction? You see everything, that addiction as not a bad thing, because that is what pushes someone to do that thing, because you feel the guilt. So you should remove that mindset that nothing is bad. Okay, okay, you should treat everything as neutral. Nothing is bad, nothing is good. And after that, you like, okay. So if it is not bad, why is it bothering me? No, it have that. The brain will start working on itself. Yeah. So it's not bad. So I'm the one who is overreacting with this. And that trigger, the trigger, now the necessity for your perception towards things, that is what will change how you do things. It's not bad. Let me not. Now the force that was pushing that now stops becoming, yeah, strong. It starts to weaken, and whenever it starts to weaken, you no longer have that urge to do whatever you're doing, and it's because you have a different mindset. You have a different um, thoughts about it, and once you understand that, now you can now start dealing with your nini. You must start changing your mindset. Addiction is not just something that you just walk away from in a just a casual manner. You have to change your mindset first. Yeah, and now the force will be weakened, and you find no pleasure doing it again. It's because it's not helping. Not that it is benefiting me. It's only doing more harm than good. Yeah. People who have undergone or even who have experienced masturbation to the level of addiction, they have they are always guilty. Masturbation is something that will make you very guilty of your action, especially if you are a man after doing it. And I'm speaking from is it from, yeah, from the word is running away. What is running away? The word is eluding me. Um, experience. Experience. That is what I can say, and it's a really something that it's difficult to deal with, because it makes you guilt. Whenever you're doing it, you'll not feel it. You'll not even think about the consequences. However, nonetheless, fine, you will do it. But after the action, you feel guilt, like proper guilt. Why did I do it? I should never do it. I will never do it again. Oh. Not until you encounter another porn video. Nowadays, I just look at porn videos. I'm like, you see, the mindset changed. And so I'm just seeing a porn video. It's not triggering anyway. You see, even from the book, stillness is the key. You have to stay calm. Don't react to the nini. Don't, yeah, just stay calm and just stay calm and yeah, you'll figure out. You'll figure it out. What am I even saying? Anyway, fine. So that is what I commented. Okay, I was actually painting like summarizing the post. If you can, just go to my Facebook wall and you'll see the post. Okay, if you like it, please scroll through the pictures. You'll see something like porn or something. There's something that looks like Pornhub or something. Yeah, if you're dealing with the same issue. So what was I saying? Now, I think that was now immediately I posted and I went through the comments. The man left. Tell me why that was a coincidence. After now commenting and putting the link to the post, the man just decided, hey, why did he specifically come to this place? And I was still here at this point. I was at this place at this time, I'm not supposed to be here. I was supposed to be here at almost at 11. Why now? This man comes and I go into Facebook and post that nini and I give the solution. Why? Why again did the dog come? You all saw for yourself that there was a dog that came here. You have seen for yourself that the dog has just from nowhere and it has disappeared to the field. I don't know. I don't know. However, let me continue the stories. I have almost 15 minutes now. I think this will add up to almost 50 minutes. Yesterday, I was describing yesterday. Before I went to yesterday, yeah. What was I talking about before I disappeared? Oh, that was a distraction. The Facebook one was just a distraction. I was talking about yesterday. So after doing the diary for yesterday, I went back to my room and I went immediately and started making preparing lunch, ugali and boga. Yeah, that's the useless things that happened in between. I don't need to explain. Or should I? I think what I have is time and even space. And YouTube has offered a lot of storage for this. So I discovered that there were no onions or even no onions, no tomatoes, and I had a half cabbage that could not, how do I say this? That could not, that was not enough for the two of us, me and my roommate. I told him, okay, I'll go and buy some burger, and then I got nini. I told him that I've actually discovered that. I've actually discovered. You know what I did there. So, okay, my stomach is actually very bloated in a way. I don't know what I ate. I didn't eat heavy yesterday. I ate avocado and samosa. Yeah. Basically, that is what happened. After that, I was like, by the way, I was like, okay, let me work on Max's group. However, after some few minutes, I think I was watching TikTok. I was like, my mind was like, okay, you know what? Just walk. Go back to the school. Okay, I think, was I doing something in the using? Okay, was I doing something? I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. However, what I can say is that I was not in my right senses. So I decided, I think it was at 3. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go back to school. There's a place that I need to sit. Remember, the previous day I decided there's this chair, specific chair outside the Margaret Thatcher library that I'm supposed to sit in, and this was my intuition telling me, yeah, just go. There's that specific chair that okay, let me just go. So went to that chair. Long story short, I met this girl, said hi. The girl wasn't interested, walked away from me. Whatever. So I was here to just, what my mind told me to come here to do was go to that place, start reading that book that you are reading. Yeah, and I did that very successfully. Now, that was the day before yesterday. Now, yesterday, I was like, go to the same chair at that time. Now, after, okay, wait. Now, this is almost at 2, or even at almost between 2 and 3, before 4. Either of the two, in that afternoon, in that time, or in that period of in that time of the afternoon. I was like, okay, while I was coming out of the house, I was like, you know what? Let me walk to this. I'm fearing someone else might approach me from the back. At and you better someone better approach you from the front than on the back. Hey. Now, let me talk about this. Let me talk about this. Now, while walking out of the house, something just tells me that okay, just walk in this road. Continue walking. I wanted to take a shortcut like this. Okay, there are many roads. I really want to talk about a road for to other. While I was walking, I was like, let me look at that room where my vision. I believe it. This is a what? This was a vision. As I had imagined it, me living with my partner in this house, in this rebel house. This rebel house. Let me tell you, yesterday was just a different day that I had some experiences. I was like, that never happens. Now, as I'm walking, I look at that room. I was like, now, there's a door. I wish I could have recorded this, but I really didn't have, okay, anyway, there's a door. You are supposed to enter once and then it branches into two. There's now the room on the right side and okay, this house is different. You enter with one door, and on the right you have your neighbor, and the opposite you have your neighbor. Now, of all the doors in this rebel place, that door was the one that was open. I was like, okay, that triggered some curiosity. Okay, I decided, what? I had planned to go to school right now, but I think I'm going to change. Let me follow this. This voice is telling me. Intuition. I said to myself, okay, let me panda this building, and it is almost on the one, two. I think it is on the third floor. There's a basic floor, first floor, second floor. Wait, one, two, yeah, three. The third floor. So that means it is the fourth floor from the ground. Like ground, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fourth floor, fourth room. Yeah, wait, wait, wait. Look at the numbers. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the fourth room from the left. 4, 4. I don't know. I'm telling you, things are just happening. Strange things are just happening in my life. Wait, I've just noted this. Just happening to me. Okay, anyway. Let me talk about this. Let me say this. I go to this room. I knock. Of all the times that I've gone to that place, I've never knocked to that room. I discover, oh my goodness, this place is empty. This girl that was living here is gone. Had decided to move out. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening in this place? Because what just happened? I just witnessed a room being created for me. I took it as a divine sign. I was like, now things are now nearing. Now things are just now properly nearing in a manner that, bro, that's the time that was, guy, I think now this is happening. And now from that point, my vibration just, whoosh. Now you could tell from the video that I was doing. Now, should I talk about this? I did my prayer there, in the middle of the room. I even hanged. I was actually carrying. You saw on the previous video. I hanged my hood on the room, as if it was mine. And when I entered into that room, I felt it was mine. there was this conviction that this room is now mine. Something just told me that, and even I thanked God. I made a special prayer thanking God for that, because He has made this happen. If He has done this, that's why God, I really give thanks to God, because it's by His grace, it's by His mercy. I really thank God that things are happening according to my desire, and not because I have power. It's because God has shown me His love. God has shown me His. God is good all the time. That is what I can say. God is good all the time. Like, really, honestly, God is amazing. God hears my prayers. God hears my concern. He's there to listen to me as as I am His child. And that is what I'm always grateful for, that my Father in heaven always listen to my cries, always listen to my whatever I need, and He'll always, in one way or the other, He'll always deliver. And that is what God is my strength. I really want to cry, but God, God is everything to me. By the way, and I ask myself, were it not for God, where could I be? Were it not for God, glory unto Him, glory unto Him, because I'm just a creation, and you should worship Him always. These are the things that we just, as humans, we should never take for granted. God is here to just lead our lives, to make sure that our lives are better. He has good will for our lives. And that is something that, you see, we just can't take for granted. Yeah? He has given this life to me so that I can experience it in a human form. And that is something that you should never take lightly. When I say that God blessings are with me, God's grace is with me, God's favor is with me, I honestly mean it. Because God is God. That is what I have to say. And so after getting out of that room, fully convinced that I'm moving my things in this place, I was like, okay, let me return back to whatever I was doing. Yeah. So I went back to the same chair outside the library. And I decided, okay, I'm coming here to read the book again. Tell me why I met with this friend of mine. He's called George Bush. We had a lengthy talk, almost 2 hours, just talking to. Is it 3 hours or even 2 hours? I don't know. From 3 to even 6. You see, that's a very long time. We talked about life. We talked about things that he gave many stories. I'm not a good. Okay, I just pray that I continue to strengthen my social skills and even my communication. I want to be speaking in a way that people will listen. And whenever I'll talk about this another day, but we talked about life. We talked about how you should just treat life simply. Just don't complicate things. You don't need to do many things. You only have to worry about. You only need to eat, drink, and sleep, and work. Standard. You don't have to overwork yourself or doing anything else. Yeah, you have take life simply. Live life simply, and you'll never have problems. You'll never have any issues with life. You'll never have stress. You'll never have depression. Just drink, eat, sleep, and not too much work, kidogo tu, a small nini. I was actually wrong. The dog was a female, or was I the one who checked it differently? Maybe two dogs have just passed here. I don't know if I can. Okay, I can't record because it can't zoom. We talked about life for 2 hours, 2 straight hours, the time that I was supposed to read. But I felt okay. I think that's a lesson enough. Just treat life nicely. And he had this, by the way, he was telling me of this problem that he has. He's always confused on his what he's supposed to do, and what is supposed to be bringing him money. And I tell him, do not worry about what is going to bring you. Ask God to show you your purpose. Go ask God to show you your purpose. And he will definitely, God is God is very faithful. He keeps his word. Ask from him. Knock and the door will be open. Ask and it will be given to you. Yeah, you see, you really have to, honestly, it reaches a point where, okay, now he was telling me, I know he's a life path one. By the way, I calculated some months ago. I noticed that he's a life path one. That means he doesn't have a specific decision that he's going to settle on. Or, yeah, he's life paths 5 are people who will not settle in one place. You see, they are always moving. They are always they are always on the move. That's what you'll always discover. You'll observe about them. So he's struggling with, what should I do? What should I do so that I find myself? I find my true happiness. He loves maths. We try to analyze to discover what are his interests. Like literally, we were trying to come up with a solution, but he was facing a challenge, trying to find himself. After that it went. Yeah, after that the talks moved from place to place, and let me tell you, after we had that, I decided, okay, let's go to our houses. Let's go back to our room. After having that lengthy, I didn't have any. But while we were walking to our houses or something, tell me why I meet. Okay, I have almost 5 more. I don't know how much I have, but let me actually delete some cache files so that I can have at least 5 minutes to describe this. So while I was walking outside now on the road, on the university road, this is the university highway. It's called University Highway. Tell me why. Oh, by the way, while I was going to the library, I met one of my crashie. My crashie means someone I had secretly admired, and also I told them. I met them while I was nini, and remember at this point I'm vibrating in another level of of nini emotions, because I had immediately come from the house that was just empty. Yeah. So I greeted them very casually. We had a just an ordinary talk, getting to know each other, and I was done. I get into the library, and while going to sit Nini, I met George Bush, and that's where the 2 hour lengthy talk came emanated from. Now, after this, after this, after this, I have 4 minutes. After this, after now we were walking towards our houses, or even our houses, yeah. Each to each room, everyone to each room. I I I I I met Esther Museve. Esther Museve. I met her again. I had a talk with them. I even had a talk with her cousin, Patience. Did I talk about Patience? I think I didn't talk about our encounter. However, it's just useless. So she usually walks with this cousin of hers, and I doubt she's called Patience. I doubt she's called Patience. Yeah, that is what happened. Esther Museve, I met her. Now I met another girl that, okay, it was kind of okay. I really admired her at first, but I didn't tell them. She was just a first year that was just lost somewhere. She was just lost. And I decided to have a talk with them and pick their number. Although, okay, she didn't impress me at first. But I really wanted to make friends with her to that man. So the people that I had an attraction, love and attraction with them, I met all of them yesterday. Now apart from my ex, because see that is gone. So I met with all of them yesterday. I certainly met again. I met with Ben, the one who was showing me forex. I was like, by the way, why are things happening? I'm meeting people that for a very long time we have not met, and circumstances have just forced us to be just apart, in living in different worlds, living in just, you see. But I came to a conclusion that this was a divine sign. I actually asked for this. There's a high chance that I asked for this while I was vibrating. You see, I'm talking about my wife being pregnant. So the universe I think, was just trying to test me if I have attachments with other people. My storage is complete. I really want to serve. Let me finish this story properly, okay? I've just uninstalled TikTok for that matter. I'll get it back. It's not much. However, I'll get it back. But you see, it's like the universe was just trying to test me if I really have attachments with other people. Thank God that caught me in a situation where in a manner where, okay, me, I really don't have attachments with these people that I had secretly admired. I really don't. It's like the universe was just testing me, and I could tell that this was a test. It's actually occurring to me that it was a test that you just can't. You know, there are things that you just can't think about. You can't see them coming. That is what happened yesterday. I met all of. I swear the people that I've secretly admired, we all met with them. And they are the people that I told them, maybe I like you. I would like you to be the mother of my kids. The other one, I asked them to be my girlfriend and just snobbed me. Oh. Okay, not that I have Nini, but I just, whatever. You are not the people that really. At first, you gave me that impression that you might be the one, but on a closer look, you are not. Now, thank God this caught me in a place where okay, I don't have any. I took them as friends, very casual friends, maybe old friends that I had met with, and I was right. I think the universe is just doing tests on me, and okay. And I swear this is something that will not happen anytime. It's something now. In between, now after I met the first, okay, let me just mention them by names. The first girlfriend that I had a crush on is this girl. We are in the same year. She's doing education. She's called. Remember I had a crush on. Now she's called. What's her name? What's her name? Where is the name eluding? She has a name. She has a name. She has a name. Okay, let me remember it, and then I don't know to finish storage. Yeah, her name is Jacqueline. So I even asked her to be my girlfriend. I so that's basically what happened. So yeah. Jacqueline, I met her at first. Now, while I was coming out of the library, I met a new face. She's called Miriam or something. Is it Mariam or Miriam? Whatever. Now, after that, I met now the second crush that I had on. She's a first year. She's doing, is it education or arts? Psychology for that matter. I met her and by the way, I did have feelings for her. She's like, I was treating this as a friend. No, I met the third knee, but this third one, I really didn't communicate. Plus, she didn't interest me. She's just this church girl, a Maasai girl. I really didn't feel the. I treated her. So, she's just another girl. Now, for Nani, I need to watch him. This girl. What's the name of this girl? What's the name of this girl? Diana. I was to meet her today. I don't know. I had plans to meet her yesterday. Oh, today. So that I can teach her how to ride a bike. Something that is still not decided yet. However, if she accepts, if she has time today, I'll show her how to ride a bike. I don't know where I'll get the bike from, but I'll just show her. So, literally, the universe was just testing me if I really still have attachments with the previous crush. Yeah, but I passed the test, and that is what happened yesterday. After visiting the room, whatever happened was just extraordinary. Now I'm planning to move into the house. I don't know how it will just happen. I'll ensure that I update this. While I'm moving, I'll make sure that I record this. It will be a documentary. Yeah. So that's why I'm supposed in the fifth month. In the fifth month of my partner's pregnancy. Is it the fourth or even the fifth? One of the two. Unlikely it's the fourth. My partner and I should be in that room, living in that room, and this is very divinely instigated or even divinely planned. Now you see. Basically that's it. That is what happened. I really wanted to talk about that, but I think I got confused with other stories. I think this will go for about 55 minutes or even 1 hour. I'm not sure about this, but anyway, let me end this here. I don't have anything now, anything much to talk about. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, if I have another experience of another thing, I'll talk about. Yeah, remember, if it can, let me actually end this here once and for all. If it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.